Do we need men?
I don't personally think so. I'm doing fine without them.
Do we need men?
No.
Why?
We can do things ourselves.
Do we need men?
I don't think so, not really. Studies have shown you don't actually need them.
You're kidding, right?
It's okay to be a man.
It's not okay. It's necessary. What the hell are we going to do without men? You look around the city here, you see all these buildings go up. These men, they're doing impossible things. They're under the streets, working on the sewers. They're up on the power lines in the storms and the rain. They're keeping this impossible infrastructure functioning. This thing that works in a miraculous manner. They work themselves to death. And often, literally, the gratitude for that is sorely lacking, especially among the people who should be most grateful. You see university professors, especially of the social justice bent, they take everything they have for granted, failing to understand entirely that there's a massive infrastructure of unbelievably hard-working, solidly laboring, working-class men breaking themselves in half on a regular basis, making sure that everything that always breaks works.
So, in case any of you lovely ladies were wondering, you need men to build and maintain the civilization that allows you to earn a paycheck. Because you see, you cannot teach third grade math if men don't build schools. You cannot be a project manager at that company that provides licensed music to malls and small businesses if men don't build and maintain the necessary electronics for that to happen. And you wouldn't be able to earn money off of your meat holster on that website that starts with only if men wouldn't have invented online payment processing. That's what men do, while some women do this kind of stuff.
So I would like tweet out who wants at Exotica, but they would have to be tested. They would write their name, where they're from. Are they willing to be on camera? They don't have to show their face, just their. Are they subscribed to the YouTube? Are they subscribed to only? They follow me on social media, like a job application.
Well, this is what I like to call the simp economy. Definitely a symptom of the decaying relationship between men and women in the West, but it's not the cause. Here's another symptom.
What happened to happen?
Now, you might be tempted to say this is because men are soft, and they'd rather watch Internet Box or simp for girls like Violet Myers rather than approach women in real life. But the truth is, ladies and gentlemen, the Violet Myerses of the world aren't the cause.
All right, Isabel. But Ava, your point about, you know, if men were that alpha, then they wouldn't be that bothered by this, doesn't really help us when it comes to boys growing up. And that is one of my worries, that for teenage boys now, they are so terrified of the consequences of putting a foot out of line. It's hard enough being a young teenager, working out how things are, working out how to do dating and all of that, without the terror that if you touch in the wrong place at the wrong time, you may find that your whole life is destroyed.
See, I
and there
like
is
that
far
terror.
too much. Well,
I like that.
As a
I
mother
think that
of a
men
teenage
should be
boy, I
frightened.
don't like that terror.
I do.
The richest thing I've ever heard.
This is because apart from the really bad divorce laws, guess what? Women have the ability to lie. The girl you approach in real life has the ability to lie to the cops about you. A video of a woman getting eggplanted cannot lie to the cops about you. But the simple fact of the matter is, men don't approach women because women don't want them. They want the top guys only. So the top 20% of guys don't have to put in effort because they have endless options, and the remaining 80% of men don't want to put in ungodly amounts of effort just to get something that other men get for free. That's why men are walking away from dating. And I know, a lot of you ladies will be like, "Good riddance, we don't want you anyway. Stay single, incel. We're not gonna settle for you."
So much better than to be stuck and coupled up with some low-achieving loser who cannot economically compete with the successful alpha males that we love.
And to that I say, go out and slay queens. You don't mind if I eat some popcorn while your entire society goes down the drain now, do ya?
You want to talk about why the Western societies will not fall? I'll give you a couple examples. The F-15, the F-16, the F-22, the F-35, M1 Abrams tank, the Blue Water Navy, the KC-135, the KC-10, the ICBM structure.
You're saying all the
and
money we spend
global-
on defense.
And the global positioning system. You want to come for us, you more than welcome to. The United States dollar is backed by the military, and as much as you guys want to sit there and complain, I'll say this right now. There's one country on this planet that has stealth capability. There's one country on this planet that I think has functioning ICBM.
Every day, more lies.
I don't think Russia has a single functioning ICBM, and there is one country on this planet that actually has a functioning Blue Water Navy. There's only there's only a few countries on this planet that have air refueling capability, and the only reason why they have them is because we sold it to them.
I mean, yeah, most of what he said is true except the ICBMs. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the United States, and especially the ladies, here's the deal. The entire world bows to America because they're afraid of your military. You're still the #1 economy in the world because all global trade, especially oil, is made in US dollars because the US dollar is backed by the US military. Here's the problem with that though. Now, back in 2001, when 9/11 happened, a lot of men joined the military because their mindset was this: if our enemies can take down the towers, what's stopping them from blowing up a shopping mall when my wife and children are there? I'll go overseas and fight the enemy over there, so we won't have to fight them here where my family is. You see, country is an abstract concept. Family, however, is a tangible concept. But that was 2001, when there was no social media. People were still getting married, and divorce wasn't as rampant because family values were still a thing in America. In 2001, American men had skin in the game. But fast forward to the current year. Women are laughing about men being single and lonely. Well, if, God forbid, you get a repeat of 2001, the average American man is gonna pull up his phone, read about the incident and be like, how sad, this is Biden's problem. And after that, he's gonna play some Call of Duty, abuse his eggplant to a video of Lana Rhoades, then go to sleep. And trust me, there is no legion of simps that is ready to sign up to die in war just to protect the likes of Violet Myers and Lana Rhoades. They have no skin in the game. And a man with no skin in the game and nothing to look forward to will not defend what already is, because what already is for him is being part of the 80% of men who are single, lonely, and mocked by women. It's being told by the media every second of every day that the simple fact of being a man makes him toxic. And at the end of the day, why even raise a family to fight for when your wife can destroy you in divorce court and take away your family? That's why the military can't find men willing to serve. And without men serving in the US military, well, unless DARPA invented Terminators, the US military is severely weakened. If the US military is weak, it can't back the US dollar. Your allies and trade partners will switch to another reserve currency, and the US dollar takes a nosedive. Now, if the US dollar takes a nosedive, all the strong and independent slay queens who don't need no men because they make their own money will suddenly realize that that money is close to worthless. And all the successful alpha males that are so beloved by gold diggers won't be able to economically compete with anybody, which means they will not be able to pay for their gold digging lifestyle.
This chain of logic is correct, and what is correct is sacred.
Ladies and gentlemen of America, you have a problem. For your sake, I hope you fix it, because real talk, the post-American world will not be kind to you.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.